Imagine going through airport security without digging for your passport or understanding a language you don't even know because your AirPods translated it for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the iOS updates that make traveling easier, smoother, and way more enjoyable, especially if you're a creator on the go. I've been traveling for over the past 18 months, and I am so excited to use these updates and have already been using a few of them already. And I'll show you exactly how you can use them so that you can travel more confidently. And by the way, if you're new here, hi, I'm Olivia Appleberry, and I help women step into their feminine self-development and self-expression using the power of content creation, whether that's you growing through watching my content or you becoming a creatorpreneur yourself so that you can go ahead and get paid to exist, travel the world, whatever that it is. So make sure to subscribe and like and comment down below if you are a traveler, full-time traveler, or just want to travel more, because I definitely want to make more videos to make that happen for you. So let's get straight into it. And with the first update, this is the AirPod Pro 3 live translation. So this seems kind of straightforward, but basically it now supports you translating any language live. So this would have helped a lot with the past 10 countries that I have traveled, for sure, just putting it on and being able to translate. And yeah, you'll be able to get these at basically any Apple store. And guys, this is not sponsored by Apple, but hey Apple, I'm here. No, but anyways, what you can go ahead and do is you can also, not only in person can you live translate, but you can also, if you need to, translate FaceTimes or any calls that you have. So if you ever have calls of people like talking to you in another language, you can also live translate through those AirPods. Okay, so those are the AirPod Pro 3s. Now, next is a refreshed boarding pass and digital ID and Apple Wallet. So you know how you have Apple Wallet, you have all your cards there and you can do Apple Pay. Well, now in real time, you can actually see your flight updates as well as your tickets. Okay, so you can see like the flight updates on your lock screen, but also you can send flight live activities to your friends and family. So if maybe you're going on a trip where you're going on a trip with friends or you're going on a trip with family, they can literally see where you are in terms of the traveling process. So whether they want to see your ETA, know when to pick you up from the airport, all of that good stuff. And the next thing is integrated maps. So this is really, really helpful because there's so many times where I've been to airports and I've also like needed some way to find different gates, terminals, am I in the right terminal, all that good stuff. And you're able to do that now with the new update where you get to navigate airports, gates, terminals, and see local recommendations directly from your pass. So that is a really good update, and I think Apple kind of crushed it with this new update in terms of like internal software, but I think the AirPods is really cool too. Now, another thing is that you can now track items or report lost baggage very easily through your app. So I'm like, wow, that is really cool to see kind of like where your baggage is, where your luggage is in terms of the process, and seeing where maybe is a good time to pick it up because maybe you want to get a coffee, you want to get something to eat before, whatever that it is, or even after. All very possible with this new integration. Okay, now, airline app access. This is where you can quickly view seat upgrades, standby list, and also other like key services. So if you want to see, hey, maybe I want to upgrade my flight, or maybe if they have upgraded your flight, maybe if you need to be on standby just in case like flights change, stuff like that, right? But I want to let you know that this is only for some supported airlines. So I'm going to read out which airlines: Air Canada, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, JetBlue, Jetstar, Lufthansa Group, Qantas, I think that's how you say it, Southwest Airlines, United Airlines, and then also Virgin Australia. This is the launch partners, but they could obviously expand that list more so that these features apply to more types of airlines, depending on what you fly. Okay, so what is this? This is the digital passport test, digital ID in Apple Wallet. I think this is very cool, especially if you're a frequent US traveler. I don't know if they're going to expand this to internationally. If they did, that would be insane. But I do a lot of international travel, so I think that would be really cool. But anyways, what this is a secure private way to store and present ID on your iPhone or your Apple Watch. So the crazy part is you can do it on your Apple Watch. Like imagine having your passport on a watch and then you can just go beep and then boom, you're in there like swimwear. Everybody knows like probably the time we don't enjoy the most in the airport is probably the TSA check, right? So that is there for you. And also, guys, while we're talking about traveling and on this state of affairs of traveling, I actually, like I said, I've been traveling for the past 18 months, and it's simply because I've been able to and created a business that basically allows me to have time and location and freedom to travel the world. So I want to provide that for you and give you guys exactly what you need to build a brand so that you can go ahead and do this, build a YouTube channel as well. That's actually what I help women go ahead and do and execute on. So again, I'm having a free live masterclass. If this is the first video of you watching me, I have free live masterclasses every single month where I go ahead and I break down in 6 months or less how you can go ahead and monetize your brand and YouTube channel in 6 months or less. So if you want to save your spot so that you can get started and you're like, I want to travel, I want to have more freedom, or I just want to travel more, have a sense of income that doesn't rely on me sitting at a desk or me driving to work, then go ahead and click the link in the description, save your spot for my next free live masterclass, and I would love to provide you value. But moving on back to the digital passport, okay? This amazing feature is allowed on your Apple Watch, your iPhone, and you can also attach your digital ID as well. So it doesn't just have to be your passport, it can actually be your digital ID as well. So where you can use it right now is you could use it at select TSA checkpoints for domestic travel. It is not a replacement for a physical passport, and it cannot be used for international travel or even border crossings. So you want to make sure that you're using it right, and it's also just a built-in way to have the security of your passport and all that stuff on your iPhone and also Apple Watch. So next things next is offline mode for maps, which I think this is very awesome. Even if you're like hiking or something, if you're going on a hiking trip, just to have like, hey, I'm gonna download the map before I go to my like hiking trail. This allows you to basically have, if you have no service, you can still use the map, still find direction without no Wi-Fi, cellular data, all of that stuff. So you get to download a portion of the map. Let's say you're going on a trip to Paris, you can download the Paris portion of the map and you can access it offline even if you don't have Wi-Fi, which I think is a very, very, very handy. Just before you go into a trip, just be like, hey, in case I ever get lost, I can always have access to my offline mode map. Okay, now next, which I have used very often, and I don't even think this is like, some of the things I talk about, guys, is not just iOS 26. This could be like maybe the last update as well. I just think that like the new updates that Apple has been coming up with have actually been very travel friendly. I don't know if that was intentional or they just kind of see a path of more travelers. I don't know, but they're very helpful. And one of these is actually you get to convert currencies. You used to have to be able to have to download an app to convert currencies, but now you just have it all on the Apple calculator, which I think they're long overdue for kind of a more updated calculator app, and this was a great addition to it. Okay, so next things next is I think a underrated one, which people are not going to talk about, is polls and group chats, because it allows you to have seamless planning when you're traveling with a group of people, especially like if you guys have ever been on a group trip or plan a group trip, getting everyone to communicate, getting people's times and this and that, and even if it's like, what events do you want to do on this day? Do you want to eat this type of dinner? What kind of outfit should we wear on this day? Like all of that can be planned inside group chats now in using polls. So whether you have a family trip, a group trip, a girls trip, whatever that it is, you're able to really plan it out seamlessly and very easily, because all people have to do is just click a couple buttons and you'll get their vote. Okay, so I know that these updates I was very excited for. Comment down below if you liked videos like this, because this was my first time doing like a technology sort video. I was like kind of hesitant. I was like, should I even like talk about this? But I was like, I think it's very, very, very useful, and a lot of people are not going to know about these updates unless people really break it down very simply, which I hope I did in this video. So again, like I said, guys, this is only possible, and being able to travel when you want to is possible when you have an outlet to go down and make it happen. So I want to help you make it happen. And I actually, like I said, host free live masterclasses every single month so that I can go ahead and help you make it happen, and so that you can start traveling the world, start using these features and put it to good use, and start making an income that doesn't rely on you being in one location, okay? So if you want to make that happen, again, like I said, I host live masterclasses every month. Don't know how long I'll be doing this, so take advantage of it now by registering, by saving a spot in the link in the description. So excited to provide you more value. I've been having so much fun posting so many videos on YouTube and posting very consistently, so excited to do more. If you guys have any suggestions, the comments are wide open, okay? So I will see you guys in the next videos. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below, and turn post notifications on because I post videos like this every single week to help you expand and grow as a woman, okay? So let's make it happen. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Bye.